we'll have to see, because their first attempt at it back in Austin didn't really fare so well, unfortunately. So now we have to see what they can do at the Pro League Finals. But we are getting into it, and Elige will start us off with a nice first kill as he gets aggressive on the outer bomb site there. Remaining portion of the T's, for the most part, are focusing on what's going to appear to be an Ivy play, but they're still keeping the bomb back by T-Con as well. The first player to hop across alerts Twist to their presence, but I don't think they're going to be aware of the fact that they have 3 guys potentially stacked to prepare to push in here at any given notice. Team Liquid, though, still a very heavy stack on outside, though, so they are ready for this hit if it should come, but the setup is going to be a little bit awkward. They don't have a lot of guys playing around the bomb train. They're all condensed very far forward, but they're destroying this hit. 2 kills, only 1 being traded up by C so far, and that's the only one they're going to find that could set up for a great defense. And we are going to start to see NaVi lurk their way into the B bomb site now. JDM tagging one, fortunately not able to make the connection for the kill, but he changes that as soon as he goes to the repeak there. Eliminating Edward. Stanislaus next up to bat here. Simple did trade out 1 kill, and so will Guardian, but JDM is continuing to do damage from the backside. Nitro attempts to go for his flank, but the timing on it does not work out. Seas is still there, waiting for that play. So this ends up going down to a 2v2. Now Twist has a chance to catch a player on the cross, but misses that. So Guardian just barely survives the encounter and evacuates over towards the box halls with 17 HP. And now Twist and JDM deploy up to the bomb train to try and retake this. But they are dealing with a lack of intelligence in terms of what's on the site. The smoke will go over the bomb to give them a little bit more coverage, but look at this from Seas. They haven't checked for it. He's going to have free reign on the flank. He's killed 1. Twist trades out 1 more from the NaVi side, but Seas moves in. But this definitely is not going to be a confirmed B hit anytime soon. They're just following the pattern since... Well, so far, when NaVi has taken box house control, it's been a pretty quick hit following it through, but Flamey patiently waiting this out, nets his first and now second kills against Nitro and Elige as they get curious, try to move themselves up towards Z, but unfortunately pay the price as Flamey shuts them both down, and now there's basically an open A site that they can try to walk into here. Twist not even trying to peek into the Ivy tunnel, he's playing it back and trying to punish any aggression. JDM with a bit of a fast rotate in through Z, but he fails to check the direction, and Guardian unfortunately is going to end up sniping out Edward, but in the process takes down JDM as well. We'll have to see if we can get that on replay. Now it's down to Stanislaus and Twist as they rotate into the site here, and Twist specifically finally going to start to move in, but Guardian just going to pick him off. Once again, another player down with no sign of any trade coming in anytime soon, and this will send Stanislaus back to save if the number 8 and 6 players end up going down. Nitro and Elige, and that is going to leave the A site basically wide open as Twist has that main focus on Ivy, and really, especially with the smoke now in the way, it can't help out with stopping more of the site pressure from working its way back in. Nitro's going to hit the first kill. Elige as well from inside. Eliminating Edward. Guardian will trade one back from inside of Z. That's only the first kill on a long way back after they've gone this far behind. Guardian attempts to sneak back in. Hasn't even accounted for the fact that Twist could be lurking behind him just yet. He is trying to pay attention to that, but the main focus now is trying to regroup with his teammate and somehow try to take outer control, at least get themselves a plant so they can fortify their money a little bit going into the next round with 15 seconds remaining. That's not going to be easy, and Guardian gets caught jumping between the trains. Elige is going to eliminate him here, up to Flamey now with 8 seconds remaining. Picks up at least 1 more kill, but I think he's given up on this one now. He's just going to hide in the corner, try to save the AK, and now at 6 HP, that's even going to be a little bit rough. And he'll be pushed in a moment, down to 4 after the HE. I think he's in a pretty good position, though. No! At the very last second. Well, speaking of powerful positions, Nitro may find himself having one, but unfortunately does not account for that ladder room push. Just gets destroyed by Flamey. And now everyone from NaVi is going to very quickly flood out onto the A bomb site here. Most of the pressure coming from the CT side is going to be in heaven, and behind that bomb train, Elige, though, repeaks after he finds the trade kill against Seized. Guardian is going to pick him up from up on top of the back trains, bringing this down to a 4v3 with advantage to NaVi. However, Team Liquid not giving up on this one just yet, still trying to lurk around and line up for a bit of a flank. Stanislaus will be looking to execute upon that. However, Guardian is already accounted for this and is already paying attention. Just does have the right timing to be able to spot the peak. And now as the bomb goes down, Twist also sits close to the site. He will have support from JDM, but not for very long. As Simple eliminates him. Twist also dead on the ground, and Guardian waiting very patiently for Stanislaus to initiate that. Pistol can definitely do damage. It's going to be a very luck of the draw sort of thing, and it works out well for him as he's able to eliminate Simple. He still has support in the site as well, coming from Stan. He's got a UMP, which is obviously going to be that much more capable weapon. We're up on top of Pop Dog. He's already going to be able to eliminate one. JDM gets back into the battle, finds a second, and now Stan's ready to fight again as well. As he goes for the reload, JDM does spot the rifle of Guardian there, and they try to knock him out, but it's not going to connect on the shot. They flash him, though, but unfortunately they get greedy in chasing him, so finally JDM's going to go down, but Stan and Twist. Damage has already been done by the player who's lower on that boost. Actually, it's Twist. He brought down to 36 HP. Elsewhere on the map, Simple is able to eliminate Stanislaus back over in the box halls. And now Flamey was just going to walk right in. Nobody's paying attention to T-Con right now. So goodbye to Elige. He's not even going to have a chance to respond to that one. All of a sudden, down to a 5v3. And Liquid very quickly losing their positioning across this map. As NaVi just tries to set up a little bit of a smoke setup so they can get themselves into the site with that bomb. One CT still remains over here inside of the White Halls, but as soon as he peeks further back into the main corridor, Guardian is going to take him out. Now leaving just 2, both of which centered on A at the moment. But Twist, at the very least, is finally able to pick up a kill for his team as he eliminates Edward. But that's going to be short-lived. Seized trades that kill back, now leaving just Nitro in the play. He's got 1 for himself so far, and decent damage to his second, but they know exactly where he is, so they can take this nice and slow and play it out. Nitro somehow not killing Guardian there, over to his USP now. A little bit sloppy at the end. So they were still prepped, I should say, to go just directly for another inner hit. With 30 seconds left, they need to make this decision very soon as they are running out of time actually to execute. Now they want to work their way all the way up to the bomb train, though. Flamey's going to be able to box out Twist over in the old bomb tunnel. Oh, no, actually, JDM hits a nice shot against C's on the rotate in from Z. We're also going to see Elige get knocked out by Edward as he drops down to the ladder, and though they had a successful flash, Flamey picks up another kill. 10 seconds left to get that bomb onto the ground. That's still very important as we're in a 3v2, now a 3v1, though, and the bomb is going down, and they already know where the last player is at. So a little close there for NaVi, but they do maintain control. And they should be able to claim a 10th to get them into double digits. They're going to be set up inside, and more trying to work their way out. But look at how aggressive Stanislaus being. Pushes up, does great damage to 2 players who can't kill either one. And now it's a killing spree coming out from NaVi. Nitro finally trading it back. But what's important here is he got the bomb. Seized is the one up on top. I believe they're going to try to box these players in. However, Smoke's moving out now. Gets reapplied inside of the ladder room. So delays this situation even further. These are the last 2 alive from Team Liquid, however. So this is basically their final stand as they have to try and pull off this 2v4 while only having control of this little tiny room. They won't get mollied out. There's none remaining on NaVi. They do have presence from both sides, and immediately Seas moves in. It's a great dink through the box on top of Twist, and he will go down on the following peak. Edward follows it through with 1 more pickup, eliminating Nitro.
Little responsibility to worry about as a T. You know, when you're at post plant and you have 4 players alive, it's really easy to watch the flank. That's the only win condition that the CTs have at that point.
Well, in we go into the pistol round here, and look at all the damage Guardian's able to do just through the smoke. Edward contributing to this and basically just finishing off all the kills that Guardian started for him there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now number 5 sits left alive still, but he's got a 1v5 sit against him. It's JDM, and he's not even going to get that single kill. Very quickly, though, Liquid are going to go for that ladder of control and trying to push back out. Flamey hits the first kill, though, and they're unable to trade it back as he holds behind the bomb train. Edward steals one from up on Heaven. Flamey again, and then seized.
It looks like a community college team versus the Warriors.
Yeah, and once again, Simple just having a good old time inside of the ladder room, picking up 2 players before getting traded back out. They won't attempt to follow through on that one this time, as we all know how well that one went. So they do just kind of go back up the ladder and hold in the halls for right now. But what more can they do? Even with that traded kill, it's still 3v4. You got a player working with a scout still. You really have only 1 true rifle and Twist in the Tech 9. He did some work with it 2 rounds back from the same position, actually, as he was able to pick up a double kill here. But needing to do that again, certainly going to be expecting more presence from this area as NaVi still have 3 players stacked since C's pushed all the way in and is holding at the very back portion of those box halls there. So there's no reason for any one of these 3 players on NaVi to rotate out, and they're just going to try to pick them off one by one. They've already found Elige. It's a player up on top of the blue train here. Edward should be able to spot at least one of these 2 in a second, and there we go. Down goes Twist. Only 1 remains. It's going to be JDM as he runs for his life to try and stay alive, and the upshot not getting the full kill is going to seal the deal as NaVi take dominant control here.